Should be
Okay,
fine.
knock knock.
Come in.
Hi, are you,
Hector.
oh, you're Hector.
Yeah.
I'm Olga, I'm a nurse with Journey Care.
Nice to meet you.
Sit here. Is everything okay? What's going on?
Well, you know you're here to talk about my end of my life. No, I'm not doing that great.
What have you been told?
Well, I've been told that you were coming today, and that this was it.
And who told you we were coming? Where, just to get some background of what you were.
When you
letting know.
called earlier, and my I went to the doctor, and I was already too late to get anything done for radiation or chemotherapy, and evidently where this thing was, they couldn't do a surgery, and so I've just been coming to terms with that. They have one trial, but I don't think I want to do it because I heard that you just get so sick that your last year is just miserable. I have a lot of kids, and I have one in college, but I also have one really young, and I don't want, his memory of me to be miserable and sick, and I don't know really how to handle that.
Who's been helping you through all this?
I'm lucky. I have a great wife, and my mom. She she's been visiting back and forth since this thing happened, but she just moved in. She lives in Virginia, in Alexandria, Virginia. So
It's a long way.
yeah, well, she's moved here until the end.
How do you feel about that?
I am happy. I'm happy that she's going to be able to. She took care of my dad before he died, and I'm happy that she's not going to have regrets with me as well. That worked out. I'm happy that my wife is getting help because she's just been so. She doesn't have a family. She had a family, but both her parents died, and she was an only child, so she needs the support. She's a great woman, and she's been asked to do so much.
Now, your doctor asked us to come here just
Right.
to lay your options before you, give you information. Nothing has to be decided today.
We know what we're gonna do. She needs help, and I don't know where else to get the help for my wife. I just don't know where else to do. I'm not able to take care of her anymore, or really do anything for her, so this will be the thing I'll do.
Would it be better for you if your wife and mom were here also, or do you
Why would
just
they?
want information to?
I had a feeling that they knew that this was happening. I mean, if that's what you're supposed to do, look, whatever will make it easier on them. If they need to be part of the decision, then yeah, we will wait.
Journey Care has a lot of ways that they can help you. What do you?
Well, what do you do for my wife and my mother and my kids? I mean, I'm gonna die, and there's no way around that. But I want them to have the easiest time that they can.
Number one, we manage your symptoms and make you comfortable so that this is as easy as it is for you. In addition, there is a whole team of support for your family. You don't have to go through this alone. You will have your own nurse walking through this with you, guiding and educating your wife on how best to provide for you and make you comfortable every step of the way. Whether it's managed.
No, I understand that. I mean, I get that when you take care of someone, I just don't want to be a burden. I've heard so much about, I don't want my wife, this is terrible. I know she'll never say it, but I don't want her to be glad when I die finally. Because she's been doing all of this work for me. Right now, I'm still, I mean, I'm in pain right now. It's really very bad, but I can handle it. I know that there'll be a time when I won't be able to handle it. I've watched people die before. It's, you know, from cancer. It's painful. It takes a long time.
Hospice can be helpful in managing those pain symptoms so that you don't feel a burden to your wife or your family.
I don't want to, it's not about feeling a burden. I get that. I don't want to be a burden. It's a big difference. I want it to be as easy for them as possible.
With support, it can, we can't make this go away, but we can make it, we can make it better.
Okay. If it's better for them to be here when we do this, I did not think of that, but I would like to do it that way then.
When is a good time?
My wife is at work right now, and she can either come back today at the end of the day or tomorrow. She's not working.
Could I come back tonight when we can all sit down together
Yes.
and hear the information? It's better if everybody's on the same page,
That's-
so there's no misconceptions or misunderstandings. And you have a lot of choices. It's not just strictly hospice. There's all kinds of ways we can manage your pain and symptoms. It's an incredibly personal decision. It depends on where you're at, not just where you're at. It's about your family and what they want and where they're at too. So sitting down together is a great idea. Can I come back at 6 p.m.?
Yes.
Good. Sure. Good job. That was good.
Sorry about my stage fright. But this is
No, but
this is what
you're-
it is when you're talking to someone and 15 of their closest friends and family are staring at you. Those are the worst. Those are the worst.
I thought
How
you
do you
did
think you
good.
did? How do you think you did? What do you think you did well in that?
Getting you to agree that your wife and mom should be here because you can make any decision you want, and if they come in later and say, "What did you do?" All of that would be undone. So I've learned the hard way to have everybody.
I'm not sure if I would say that you got me to agree. I was going to agree. But I would say that you gave me the option and you explained why it was a good idea and that you got me on your
Choices are
side.
always best. Yeah.
But no, you got me on your side. You said that it would be a good idea and because why it would be a good idea. What I mean by is, as soon as you said that this is better for my wife and my mother, that's all I cared about. I don't know if you noticed. There was nothing about me in this thing here. So I was just saying that the choice of words that you didn't have to get me to agree.
You
That
already
happened.
did. Yeah.
But what you did do is you explained to me why it was a good idea, rather than just telling me to do it. And that was good. Does that make sense? Anything else you think you did well?
Just, I love that you were doing all the talking, because like Thomas says, when you're doing all the talking, that means people are like want you to hurry up and get done and leave. I was getting a lot of information.
How did you
but-
respond to me doing the talking though, since it's about you and not me?
I thought you matched your rhythm very well. Your tone of voice was just perfect. I mean, for the conversation that was going on, I was just hoping it'd keep going on because you guys are just going just even, and it was beautiful to watch your tone of voice and just your pace. Sometimes you're so rushed. You weren't rushed at all. You know, you kind of, it gives
That
me a sense that you're
rushed,
listening to
that
him.
I personally am rushed, or we're all rushed?
No,
do
you were
mean?
not rushed at all.
Oh,
And you
okay.
gave him time. It seems like you're absorbing what he was saying, and you're processing what he was saying, and you took it there. So I thought it went very well.
Their energy was very gentle.
Yeah,
And easy to
Yeah.
talk to.
which is exactly what was needed for this
Yeah.
conversation. Now, there are times that the pace needs to be fast, or you're catching up, or you're slowing down. You guys were just evenly matched.
Okay.
I was gonna say too, like the nonverbal communication, exactly on that. The tone of voice was very soft. You had a lot of down glides, which were very easy for me to hear and not a question. You were very, even with a soft voice, I knew that you were actually making statements rather than any type of a question. And you nodded a lot during the conversation. I don't know if you noticed that. So when I was saying something, every time I looked over, I knew that you were paying attention to me.
And the eye contact, you were there, right there with him. I mean, not so intimidating, but you had the eye contact with him.
Like a soft eye contact.
Right. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing though, that
Sure.
as far as allowing me to drive, I was only interested in
Family.
my family. So I would have preferred everything that you said at the end, what you could offer, leading with how it was gonna help my family.
Like kids camp, the kids camp we offer, Camp Courage.
Well, that I didn't know about, but I meant in those type of things, when I said I'm concerned about my family, and then you went right to my pain management.
Right, yeah.
I would have preferred, it's easier for your family, for you to have the least amount of pain, and so we're going to help your family by doing that.
That's helping you.
Because I think that you're probably used to saying those other things, but I was definitely only concerned with that. But everything else was good.
Yay.
Did good.